We back in Brothers from Inglewood podcast once again, coming to you live and direct. I'm Hoopie. This is Charley Mack, my co-host, and we're excited to present a wonderful topic that I believe that you're gonna really get a kick out of. And we're gonna have a sequence to it too. But before I introduce the topic, I'm gonna throw it to Charley Mack and let him holler at you.
We in the building, guys. Again, we're back to give it to you guys. It's what we do weekly. And we try to give it to you from a 100% perspective. And we try to hold nothing back. But before we start, we don't own the rights to this music, you dig? But we going to let it groove to us. You know what I'm saying, Cam?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so without further ado, you guys put those seatbelts on. Keep them strapped on tight. This car get the moving. Let's go.
Well said. Well said. Well, it's good, man, to be back again in the studio. Thanks to the Coalesce Group and Fruit Off the Vine Clothing Apparel for allowing us to partner with you. Thank you for all the support and everything that you're doing. To you that are following us on this social media platform, the YouTube channel, thank you. We are asking that you would like, subscribe, and share so that we can get this content out to those that would be interested and also would benefit from it. So we want to say thanks for your support. We're looking forward to bringing you more and more content on a regular basis. Here we are again, bro.
Yes, sir.
With a great topic to discuss. And I'm going to introduce this topic. Is there a right or wrong way to approach a woman?
Uh-oh.
and it could be phrased in a question format or a statement. Because we've all, as men, have experienced something that was either awkward or it just didn't go the way you thought it was going to go.
No question.
So I believe, in my opinion, that there is a right and wrong way to approach a woman. However, it's to the writer's interpretation, so to speak.
Exactly.
So if you want to lead out with it, bro, you're more than welcome. You want to throw it back to me?
I'll go ahead and take a crack at it.
Okay.
For me, man, this has always been a real peculiar and a real frustrating thing about approaching women because you just don't know. You can approach a woman in any way that you think will get you to meet that woman.
Mm-hmm.
For me, as long as you're not approaching this woman in a disrespectful way, as long as you're not, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Or maybe if you're coming at a woman in an intelligent fashion and you're just trying to get to meet her and you're asking her name and you're telling her your name and you're just trying to get to meet her and you're still getting either rejected or, I've had women to tell me, is that your line? Or is that how... Honey, I don't get it. I'm just trying to get to know you. I'm just trying to say, hey, this is my name, and what's your name? And are you spoke? I've even asked women, excuse me, what's your name? Oh my, are you spoken for? They lost it. I'm like, honey, I'm just asking you, are you married or are you taken? So if you say yes or no, I can just turn around and say, well, it was nice meeting you. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this way and keep it pushing. No, really. But you got women that just, if you don't approach them in the way that they think that you should approach them, then it's the wrong way. Or it's like we were talking about off camera, they got their own issues.
Yeah.
You can approach them in a very intelligent manner. They can be single, you can be single, and they still give you a hard time. And you coming at them in a really intelligent way, and you're like, well, dang, where did I mess up at? Did I do something wrong? And you have a lot of women out there who's done that. True. And they continue to do it.
True.
True. So that's my take on it.
I think you're right because whatever the process and development was for that young lady, we're oblivious to. Unless it's your sister.
You're right.
And you with the brother and he knows her.
Right.
And he can give you better insight.
Right.
Because he knows how she grew up.
Right.
He knows her personality.
Right.
He knows what she's about.
Right.
So really, it's like a crapshoot. Because I believe as a male, being developed and nurtured in the climate that we grew up in, we were always taught to respect women. We were taught not to hit our girl cousins, not to roughhouse them, not to be aggressive with them, that a female was different, right? Okay, so with that being said, I believe that the morals that we were taught and the principles that we should live by has a lot to do with my approach to a female stranger. Now, she's a stranger to me. And for whatever reason, I'm interested in approaching her for that's solely on me. However, I feel like I'm going to approach this woman like any other woman, politely, intelligently, respectively. Those are the three components that I believe, and it doesn't have to be in that order,
right?
But I'm going to have those three major components to present, or with my skill set. That's my skill set when I'm approaching this female.
So what if it don't work?
A lot of times it don't. And a lot of times it hasn't worked.
So is there a right or a wrong way to approach
Yes,
her?
it is. Because if I come at a female aggressive,
yeah.
If I come at a female disrespectful, if I come at a female irrational, she has every right to retreat, to call the authorities.
He said call the authorities.
To alarm.
He put the cops in it.
Other men that might be in her presence, because now she's feeling vulnerable
and threatened
and intimidated. Right. She's threatened. So that's the wrong way to approach a woman at any regard.
No, you're right. So, but what about when you did it the right way? You still got the same conclusion.
Who cares? I don't really care how she took it.
Right.
When I know
that you did it
I
the right
wasn't
way.
Disrespectful.
Right.
I understand. Actually, you know what I'm going to walk away and say?
She gone.
She got issues.
Yeah.
She gone. She got a problem. I don't know what man angered her. Oh, I don't know if she don't even like men. I don't know what her problem is, but I know I did the right thing.
Like my brother Corn said, well, I guess she can't use the help.
She couldn't use the help.
I guess she couldn't use the help.
She couldn't use the help.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I'm talking about. I'm not really talking about, like you said, in terms of the guy being disrespectful and all that. I get that.
But that's the wrong way.
No. I totally get that. But at the flip side of the coin, you come at her in all the ways you just said, respectfully and everything else, but the conclusion is the same. So you say to yourself, like, well, dang, where did I go wrong?
You didn't go wrong.
Okay, because
you didn't go wrong.
Because that's the thing that a lot of men walk away feeling.
Frustrated, disrespected. I'm not going to kid you, I felt disrespected when they came at me like that.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm going to tell the women out there, and I want you guys to understand something. It takes a lot for us to even muster up the courage to even walk up to you.
That ain't me.
That's me.
See, I
have to really figure out a way to even approach a woman. I'm not gonna just. I like to feel the energy first, and if I don't really get good energy, I'm going the other way.
No, I understand.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, I'm talking about as far as like some men don't approach women because they don't want to be rejected.
Well,
I don't have that fear.
I think a lot of men don't want to be rejected. I don't even think women want to be rejected.
I don't care.
Oh, so you like being rejected?
It doesn't. No, what I'm saying is I can handle rejection.
Me too.
It doesn't bother me.
Oh yeah, me too.
But
I can handle
most
it as well.
men don't approach women because they don't want to be rejected.
Okay.
I don't have if a woman doesn't want to talk to me,
I get it. I'm
no
the same.
problem.
Oh yeah, I'm the same way.
It's too many out here.
Right.
That I wouldn't get discouraged because one person didn't want to talk to me.
Oh no, you're not supposed to. I mean, you can't win a campaign just campaigning in one state. Right. If you want to win an election, you got to campaign everywhere.
Right. So I think, and I've talked to a lot of men. I've counseled with them. I've just hung out. As even our buddies, man, dudes are petrified of being turned down.
Oh, really?
A lot, and that's why some women say, "Well, I'm single because
men don't approach me.
Men don't approach me. They find me intimidating, or some men feel like that they don't have a chance, Well, it goes back to what you said. Sometimes we can feel that energy, honey. Sometimes your energy is bad. Sometimes we was like, oh, leave her where she at. Somebody might be in a nut house.
No, seriously.
Fooling with her.
Yeah.
Because, so sometimes it is your energy.
Yeah, and some women are not approachable. They give that look where you look at them, you be like, okay, she do not want to be bothered.
She don't want to be bothered.
At all.
Like,
And I get that. When I see women like that, I'm like, oof.
But you know what, bro? Some women, and I've found this out to be true. Some women have a problem with merely saying, thanks for your interest. I won't take your number because I'm not gonna call because I'm involved.
I respect that.
Or I'm married.
And they should say that.
And some women, instead of saying that,
they'll give you their number.
No, they'll make you feel like you're an idiot.
Oh no,
they won't respond, or they won't just. It's like you irritate them.
No, that's one way. But you got some women out there. They will sit there and have a full throttle conversation with you, smile, give you great energy. Oh, give me your number. Oh, I'm gonna call you, and you don't ever hear from them. That part I don't get. I respect a woman more if they would just say, because this is what I do when I approach women. I always tell them, say, hey, listen, if you're not going to call, don't even take my number.
Right.
We got this established right in the very beginning. If you're not going to call, don't take my number. It's not no hard feelings.
Right,
I get it.
Right.
But I don't want you to have my hopes up high thinking that I'm going to hear from you, especially if you're somebody. Because if we approach you, that means we were interested. That means we saw something in you and about you that you attracted our attention, and we find you physically attractive, and then we had a little small, brief encounter with you. So obviously we getting a little bit of feeling of your personality. So if we gonna go there with you, we're not doing it for nothing. So if you're not gonna call, women, listen. If you're not gonna call this guy, don't take his number. Just tell the man, like you said. Just say, you know what, sir, or you know what, I'm involved, or I gotta even lie. Say I got a husband. Say anything, but quit taking these men's number if you're not gonna use them. And the same thing goes for men. Quit trying to put a notch on your belt, taking these women's number when you're not gonna call them.
Right.
That's my whole thing, because it works both ways.
Yeah, I agree. I told my sons, we've had this conversation down through the years several times. Always my boys are handsome, so I knew at some point that they would like girls or want to be interested in girls. Whereas in different stages from elementary to middle school, now they're in high school. But I was helping them understand it's okay if a certain girl don't like you. Don't let that kill your self-esteem. Don't let that kill your confidence. Everybody's not going to like you. I said, let dad tell you now, no matter how good looking you are,
or you
no
think
matter
you
how
are.
smart you are,
because
you are, they are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't let that turn you off. I said, because first of all, you're too young to even be worried about who likes you and who doesn't.
Right.
However, you're learning now, because if you don't understand rejection now, or taking a few losses now, later on, it's going to blow you away.
Take an L.
It's going to blow you away. So getting back to the question at hand, is there a right or a wrong way to approach a woman? I believe from a gentleman's standpoint, how we were raised, what we were taught, and we had a lot of women in our life, meaning we had a mom, we have a mom, we had aunts, we had various
cousins.
We had cousins.
Yeah, we had a lot of women influence in our lives.
Exactly. So for me to approach a woman out of character, I believe I got every negative thing coming back that I deserve.
Yeah, you're right. But when I chose that topic, I wasn't. You're right. When we talked about that topic, I wasn't talking about the guys that come at women very, very disrespectful, because you have a lot of men who do that. I was just posing the question in a sort of rhetorical way, saying that, is there a right and a wrong way to approach a woman? Because I know that when I have approached women in the past, I've always been respectful. I've never come at a woman in a disrespectful way.
Yeah, that's why. That's every reason to walk away, run away from that individual, because if they can't handle your transparency and class, man, that ain't the one you want to fool with anyway.
You're right.
That's how I've always approached it.
You're right.
When I was, I've been single for 9 years, right? I've been outside of marriage for 9 years, haven't, consummated anything that, has been monogamous. But even in my approach,
so you should be on fire, huh?
No, I'm just joking. but the crazy thing is, in that approach, you want to have something reciprocated. And like you said, you're, on the flip side of that, as a question, your statement is valid, because what you're saying is like, wow, is there a right or wrong way?
Right, because I came at her the right way. Right. So, like, what do I have to do? Yeah, and that's the frustrating part. It's like you walk away saying, well, dang, what do I have to do? Did I say something wrong? But like you said, you made a valid point. You're like, well, listen, if she can't respect the energy, and if she can't see what just stepped in front of her, and if she can't recognize the real from the bogus, then you don't need to be involved with her anyway. Exactly. Just turn around and say, you know what, I dodged the bullet.
Exactly. And like you said earlier, and this is so valid, when you do it the right way and it goes the wrong way, it goes left on you, you're saying to yourself, wow,
man,
what kind of situation what part of the game is this?
Man, for real.
Are you the type that you want to do the grab you by one arm, hey, baby?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's happening?
Yeah, cold caveman style. You know what I'm saying? Like the pimp say, there's some gorilla pimping. Do I got to do some gorilla pimping out here? I never knew what gorilla pimping was until I started listening to some of the rappers. I'm like, what the hell is gorilla pimping? And then I started thinking,
stuff.
Man, that's that, like you just said, come here, grab her by the arm. Yeah, you gonna, get out there on that track.
Right.
Do I gotta do some gorilla pimping just to look, I've had women like, honey, I'm just trying to take you to dinner. Right. I ain't trying to wife you. I'm just trying to go to dinner. And you going, I'm like, okay, honey, you have a good day.
And some of y'all need the help.
Man, they need the help.
You can use the
help.
You can use the help. And a lot of times, you're turning down the help because, it got to be your way. It got to totally be your way. But it's interesting that we should pull in females on this subject.
Yeah.
We should bring in a couple of females and have dialogue on why some of her sisters, or even her, at times it could have been her,
right? And
give us that
a perspective,
enlighten us.
You're like, honey, why?
Enlighten us, honey.
Yeah,
because we've seen this various days, and then I understand this too. They're not going to be always honest and upfront. Women have a particular physical type.
We all do,
and some women have pet peeves to where they feel like, he should have said this or he should have did that.
Exactly.
Honey, you can't put that demand on a stranger
right up front.
They don't even know you.
But that's why you said. That's why you supposed to turn around and say, "I dodged the bullet," because this chick is gone.
She's gone.
This chick is gone.
She's gone.
So
my father would have never done. I'm not your dad.
And your dad is back in the 40s, honey.
And I don't even know you.
Thank you, sweetie. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You turn around and say, you know what? Woo, I dodged the bullet. So instead of me or you walking away from that situation saying, well, damn, I'm frustrated. What? We should walk away saying, I dodged the bullet.
Yeah,
right.
I do, man.
Okay.
I mean, I don't meet women every day. I don't meet women all the time. 98% of the time when I say hello to a woman, it's out of courtesy.
Oh, I do the same thing.
I'm a people person.
I'm the same thing. I'm the same
like
thing.
Mom
same
always
way.
tell me, stop calling the waitress honey and stop calling don't do that, because women they take that a different way.
Some women do.
She's right.
Some women do.
Some
women don't, but some women do.
She's right. And I said, you know what? You got a point. Because being polite don't mean I want you.
Hello.
Giving you a compliment don't mean I want you.
Hello.
I want to, sleep with you.
Hello.
And
Hello.
And so a lot of times, man, you get crucified for that.
Yeah, I know.
You're supposed to be a man of the cloth. You're supposed to be. And am I supposed to be a blind man of the cloth? Am I supposed to be, ignorant
Right.
to? I mean, it's
Right.
like they don't know your position.
Right.
They don't know what's going on in your life, but they're judging you.
Well, like you said, every woman that, because I'm the same way. I'm a people person myself, and I try to be nice to everybody.
Right.
It's so funny because I went out and had dinner last night, and there was a dude that walked by with his girl, and he was a black guy. So black men aren't used to other black men speaking to them.
Right.
Sometimes it throws them off guard,
It do.
especially when you got this black guy. He walking around, he got the mask on, he mean mugging, and then he be like, hey, what's up, brother? How you doing this evening?
Right.
You kind of shock him.
He snap out of
You
it. He's out of because
I-
he's in war mentality.
Thank you.
Until you say, "Hey, how you doing, man?" And that's when they know it's a genuine.
Hello. I kill them out every
Hey, how
time.
you doing, bro?
I kill them every time. So I speak to women just like I speak to dudes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just like we both are people persons.
Yeah.
So there's times where like how you were saying, like I'm not speaking to you, and I'm not saying hey, how are you this evening? I'm not saying that to ask for your number, because just like I said, hey, how are you, whatever, I turned away and I leave her thinking like, damn, he didn't even try to ask for my number. She may have wanted you to ask for her number, but you ain't my type, boo.
And it's such, bro.
Nah, boo.
It's such a how could I put it? It's such a crapshoot, dude. Yeah. Yeah. I'd rather bet mine on a 10 or 4.
Yeah.
Because when you're genuine and polite, that isn't always the dynamic. It seems like, and I'm just saying, this is my opinion, it seems like the dude that speaks bionics. Ebonics, I'm sorry, not bionics.
Ebonics.
That's the $6 million man.
For sure.
The guy that speaks ebonics and is sagging and is aggressive seems like he gets the good girl.
That's that gorilla pimping, man.
Yeah. It seems like he gets the
That's
girl.
that gorilla pimping, man.
Hey, honey, or, let me get them digits. It's not always this smooth conversation, but I realize this too. You attract
What you are?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So sometimes, it's the truth, man. Most good girls want the bad guy.
Yeah.
You gotta be edgy.
Oh yeah, you gotta have a little edge.
You got, So the thing about it is, I ain't mad because I can go any way you want me to go.
All
We
day
can
long.
go intellectual.
All day long.
We can go from the street.
All day long.
Whatever topic you'd like to launch from, I got you.
And let me get my chameleon game up.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me get my chameleon game up.
So,
Yeah.
don't let the smooth taste fool you.
All day.
Like when I was in college, I played with a partner out of Detroit. No, he was out of New Jersey. He was from Newark.
The
Slim dude.
the bricks.
Man, slim guy,
The
right?
bricks.
And one day they was clowning him because he wore a trench coat every day.
Oh yeah, from that East Coast.
So one day he came through there and he was like, yeah, man, that coat is bigger than you.
Right.
Man, he opened that coat and was like, yeah, don't let the frame fool you. Like, at the end of the day, I'm versatile. I can get street. So I say that to say that you gotta walk away from those situations with your head up because you approached it the right way.
Yeah, man, because it was just frustrating the mess out of me. And I was just trying to just come to some sort of understanding, like, well, damn, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I ain't the best looking dude in the world, but I ain't the ugliest.
Yeah.
I'm not the most intelligent guy, but I ain't the dumbest.
Right.
So what did I do wrong? I got something to bring to the table.
Yeah.
I don't get it, man. I just never got it. I don't get it.
It's puzzling. It's puzzling. I think, as I forestated, you have to be confident in your approach, and you got to leave them where they are. Because, there's been so many times that I just said hello, that I, asked the mere question. You getting kind of personal, aren't you?
Yeah, like, how's that personal?
Your name is personal.
Yeah.
Do you live in this area? It's personal.
That's weird. I'm telling you, I'm like, what? The heck is their problem?
Do I look like a terrorist?
Jack the Ripper?
Yeah. Do I look like some guy that's kidnapping people?
Man.
Do I look like But hey, like they'll say, we don't know what a serial killer looks like.
Yeah, but that's why I had posed the question in the statement. Like, dude, I don't get it. Like, maybe listen. Maybe some of you ladies out there can help us understand. We're gonna bring two of you guys in the studio. It could be some of you guys that's watching, or it could be somebody who we just pull off the cuff. We may have to go get two homeless women and bring them in here, but we're gonna get a perspective from two women in the very, very, very close future to come in here and talk about this topic, because we don't get it. We just two men talking about it and giving you guys our own experiences and our own perspectives. But like I said, we're two men, but we're gonna get a perspective from two women, and we're gonna do it real soon, because we need some clarity. We need some clarity to this,
because it's a lot of brothers that feel like you feel. There's brothers that feel like I feel. But at the end of the day, we need some clarity, because you don't have to go to a counselor and a therapist to be polite and to learn how to be honest.
Yes.
Do you really need therapy for someone to sit you down, charge you $102 an hour, to tell you, well, no, you need to be honest.
Yeah.
You ain't being honest.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I think we all deserve respect. Even if somebody is being disrespectful or they don't have self-respect, don't you do it. Just say, well, hey, this person don't value themselves. I feel bad for them. I'm out.
I just think women need to be more honest and just say,
what
like how you were saying, I'm not really interested, I've had women to say that. I've had women say that they're not really that interested. I've had women say that they're married. I've had women say I'm not ready.
Yep.
I've had all this. I respect all that.
You have to.
But what I don't respect is the
rigmarole.
I don't respect that. I don't respect the fact that I'm coming at you in a very, very respectful way, and you throwing me shade. And I'm thinking like, well, I didn't come at you foul. Right. So where's all this coming from? But like how you were saying, they got their own issues.
Yeah. And it's crazy because, and I talk about this all the time.
That air kicked in nice.
I told you. I talk about this all the time. I said, listen, first of all, it's my opinion. But you pull up in one of them panoramas or one of them Wraiths.
Ooh, or that ghost.
You don't even have to talk.
Yeah.
There's nothing to talk about. Yeah. Because
you're right.
The conversation is going to be turned to you.
You're right.
But why does it have to be that?
No, you're right.
So that lets you know that has nothing to do with anything but the individual.
No, you're right. I mean,
it's the individual.
At the very least, if you don't even get a conversation or whatever, she's gonna be like, "Who is that?" At the very least,
that merits the conversation. No, you gonna get something. You know what you gonna get?
What you gonna get?
That's a nice car.
Yeah, you're right. You gonna get something.
Even if they say that's a nice car.
Yeah,
I've seen it, bro.
Oh,
I've seen it with, and they was with somebody.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, that's a nice one. And he got to go along with it because he with her. So he want to, his ego is like really like, well, man, I ain't really tripping. No, you tripping.
Yeah, like
because you can pass by a car lot. She ain't saying nothing to the car lot you passing by. Yeah. But he get out of the car. Oh, that's a nice car.
Look,
come on, dude.
Look. Look, like one of our brothers used to say back in the day, we love this dude so much,
right?
Just despite of whatever, but we love this dude. Like Van used to tell him, remember this face.
Remember this face.
look, Van.
Because he knew when he was getting ready to go jump in.
Look, he see him. He got his white boy stuff on. He got his Vans and his shorts, and he just looking like a regular guy. And then he try to shoot his shot, and they be like, nah, and he be like, remember this face. Then he go around there and pull around in that wet rag bins or something, and they be like, oh, they catch the vapors.
No,
shout out to Wop.
Take them glad. Remember, that's me.
Exactly.
That dude that you don't want to.
Because he was good for that.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, that's transparency. Honey, you wasn't being real.
Mm-hmm.
Now all of a sudden, Oh, I didn't know. What do you mean you didn't know?
You couldn't take me for face value. I'm trying to come at you real without all the glitter and the gold. I'm coming at you transparent.
Real. Yeah.
You don't want that. So let me go yank up in this wraith and pull around here and valet this wraith while you still stand on the curb and you see me in this wraith and you jump out and is that the same guy?
Yeah, and it's not like I'm hating or I'm making this up, because when you listen to the rap,
no, it's the real.
They saying it.
It's the real deal.
These same dudes are saying it in their rap song.
It's the real deal.
They're
man.
making lyrics based on some of the experiences that they had. Oh, first you didn't know me, now you all on me.
Yeah. That's real talk.
Just different.
They're not just making this up.
No.
They're not just making this up.
No.
And
So I think at the end of the day, just be real.
Yeah, just be
let
transparent.
Let your chips fall where they may.
Yeah.
I don't hang my head. I don't get discouraged.
Nah.
If a woman is even rude to me or whatever, that says a lot to me.
Man.
Avoid her.
Hey, you just dodged a bullet.
Avoid her,
There's a few bullets I wish I would have dodged, but yeah, you just dodged a bullet. You too.
But
yeah.
So I mean, great subject again. Awesome dialogue. We hope to get these females in here so we can start making it even playing field.
Right.
I know so many sisters that are viewing. I know you on the edge of your seat, and you're gonna wanna rebuttal.
Right.
You wanna talk about this, and it's good because we need to know your perspective.
Right.
And why some of you all, if not even you, have done this.
Right.
And so again, thanks for following. Thanks for listening to the content, and I ask that you would like, subscribe, and share so that others will be able to see this platform from that perspective. And I just enjoyed the topic, bro. I'm gonna throw it to Charlie Mack. Let him close us out.
Thank you guys for giving us your 30, 35, 45 minutes of listening to us. We try to keep it 100 here on the show, and we try to give you things that you can relate to. You women who are viewing, hey, if you guys want to come on the show, leave something in the comment box. Leave a remark. If not, we're gonna come at you, and we're gonna find you, and we're gonna bring you on the show regardless. We're gonna have 2 women on this show regardless. So because we need to get the transparency from you guys straight out of you guys' mouth. So once again, thank you guys. Continue to keep on supporting us. Take the seatbelts off, guys. The car will never come to a complete stop. Peace and love for the next time.
Peace.